Listen up. This isn't just another talk. This is your wake-up call, your battle cry. Lust is a brutal fight, but guess what? You can win. And it starts right here, right now, by facing it head on. No excuses, no sugarcoating, no blaming anyone else. This is about you and your choices. Own your fight. No more excuses. Let's get real. If you're serious about crushing lust, you have to rip off those blindfolds of denial. Stop the endless excuses and start owning your actions. Nobody else is responsible for what's going on in your head. That's your domain, and you have the power to reclaim it. Silence the blame game. First, and most crucially, stop blaming others. That's one of the biggest, most destructive lies we tell ourselves. Oh, they dress like that. Or they shouldn't be flaunting themselves. Sound familiar? Crush that thought the moment it appears. Nobody is forcing you to think lustfully. That's on you. Think about it. Did anyone force you to look twice? To fantasize? No, you chose to. Now ask yourself honestly, if your sister, your mother, your daughter wore that same outfit, would you feel lust? Probably not. So why a stranger? It's because you're missing the essential ingredient: love. Lust and love cannot coexist. Lust reduces people to objects. It turns them into tools for your selfish desires. Love sees them as human beings. If lust is running your show, it means your heart is lacking true, genuine love. Recognize the monster. Lust for what it is. When you lust, you are not loving. You are stripping someone of their humanity, reducing them to an object. This is the absolute opposite of how we're meant to treat each other. When you let lust take hold, you're rejecting love and letting pure selfishness dominate. You're not seeing a person, you're seeing something to use. That's the brutal, undeniable truth. And until you face it, you'll be trapped in this vicious cycle. It's time for a radical shift in perspective. Start seeing people as they are. Brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, friends, human beings who deserve your love and respect, not objects of your fantasies. The enemy in your pocket. Obliterate pornography. If you're tangled in the web of pornography, understand this right now. It's poison, pure and simple. It's not harmless. It's not just what everyone does. It is evil. Pornography turns real, living people into nothing but tools for your fleeting pleasure. It warps your mind, dulls your empathy, and poisons every single interaction, turning it sexual. Porn doesn't just fuel lust, it teaches you to see every man and woman as less than human. Let me be crystal clear. Porn is addictive. It's rewiring your brain, making it harder, almost impossible, to resist temptation in real life. The more you watch, the tighter its grip becomes. It's a fire you're feeding, and it will consume you if you let it. If you think you're not harming anyone by watching, you are gravely mistaken. You're destroying yourself, your relationships, and your fundamental ability to love others the way they truly deserve. You are not a victim. You have a choice. Stop acting like you're powerless. Lust doesn't just happen to you. Every single time you indulge, you are making a conscious choice. And if you keep letting lust dictate your life, you are willingly becoming its slave. If you don't choose to avoid what triggers your lust, you will lose control. You will become a slave to your own destructive desires. This isn't some abstract idea. It's cold, hard reality. If you don't stop it now, it will escalate. Lust doesn't stay stagnant. It grows, it takes root, and it will consume more and more of your life. Decimate lust at the root. You cannot fight lust by dabbling in it, hoping it'll just magically fade away. That's like trying to extinguish a fire by pouring gasoline on it. The only way to conquer lust is to rip it out at the root. Eliminate the triggers. That means aggressively avoiding the situations, the media, and the thoughts that feed your temptations. If you are truly, deeply serious about winning this war, you will have to make tough, uncompromising choices. Don't linger in places or gaze at things that you know ignite those destructive feelings. Be brutal about it. This won't be easy, but nothing truly worth fighting forever is. You'll need iron discipline and monumental self-control. But if you don't take this crucial step, you will never break free. Starve the beast. Stop feeding your desires. Here's an undeniable truth. What you feed grows. The more you nourish your lust, the stronger it becomes. The more you starve it, the weaker it gets. Every single time you give in, you're building its power for the next encounter. But every single time you resist, you're training your mind and body to break free. Lust thrives on indulgence. It flourishes when you give in, even in seemingly small ways. So, cut off its food source. Limit what you watch, where you go, and what thoughts you allow to linger. Be ruthless with yourself. No exceptions. Forge new habits. Build a life of strength. Lust is a destructive habit, and habits can be broken. But it's not enough to just stop thinking lustfully. You need to replace that void with something powerful, something positive. Start focusing on what truly matters. Dive into meaningful family time. Relentlessly work on becoming the best version of yourself and charge full steam ahead towards your most ambitious goals. You cannot fight alone. Find your support. You cannot beat lust by yourself. It's too strong, and it thrives in isolation. Lust loves darkness. It's easier to control you when you're alone, when no one knows your struggle. That's why you need someone you can trust. Find a close friend, a brother, a mentor, someone who will listen without judgment. And then, with courage, open up about your struggles. Being accountable to someone else is a game changer. When you talk about what you're dealing with, it's like shining a powerful spotlight on the darkness. Lust loses its grip because it can't hide anymore. Just the act of speaking your truth will drain some of its power. You'll feel less trapped and more in control. Yes, it might feel embarrassing. It might feel incredibly hard to admit you're struggling, but it's the only way to make real, lasting progress. If you keep it hidden, you'll remain trapped. But when you become honest with yourself and with others, it's like opening a door to genuine help. You'll realize you're not alone. Everyone faces temptation at some point. It's a normal part of life. But you have a choice in how you respond. By talking to someone and staying accountable, you dramatically boost your chances of winning this fight. You are stronger when you don't try to face it alone. It's okay to admit you need help. In fact, it's necessary. You'll discover that sharing your struggles doesn't just make you stronger, it deepens your connection with the people who truly care about you. Together, you can work through this and emerge on the other side, better and stronger. Lust doesn't stand a chance when you've got the right support. Ignite your action. The time is now. Don't you dare postpone this fight against lust until tomorrow. Telling yourself, "I'll deal with it later," is just giving lust more time to fester and grow stronger in your life. The longer you wait, the harder it will be to control, and soon it will infect everything you do, think, and feel. Lust doesn't stand still. It takes root and spreads if you let it. So, the time to act is now. Don't wait until it's too late to reclaim your life. To beat lust, you have to go straight to the source and deal with it head on. Think of it like pulling weeds from a garden. If you only trim the top, the roots remain, and the weed will grow back even stronger. You have to dig it up completely. This means radically transforming how you see people. Start seeing them with genuine love and profound respect. Treat people like the incredible humans they are, not mere objects for your fleeting desires. This is how you start winning the battle. The ultimate truth: you are in control. Remember this fundamental truth: fighting lust is a decision. No one can make it for you. Lust doesn't control you unless you let it. Every time you give in, that's your choice. But every time you resist, that's also your choice. The truth is simple: you are in control. You are responsible for your actions, no one else. Lust doesn't just happen. You choose whether to fight it or surrender to it. If you choose to fight, and you will choose to fight, know this: it's not going to be easy. You'll need to be prepared to work harder than ever before. There will be moments when it feels utterly impossible, times when you desperately want to give up. But don't! Victory awaits, your unstoppable transformation. The more you resist, the stronger you'll get. The longer you hold out, the weaker lust becomes. Little by little, you'll witness incredible progress, and in the end, it will be worth every ounce of effort. Winning this battle will transform your life for the better in ways you can't even imagine. The fight against lust is one of the most vital battles you'll ever face. It's not just about stopping a bad habit. It's about building a life founded on love, respect, and unshakable self-control. It's about becoming the absolute best version of yourself, someone who doesn't let their destructive desires dictate their destiny. So, start now. Choose to fight. It's not going to be easy, but it is a fight you can win, and it is a fight worth winning. If this ignited a fire in you, hit that like button. It helps us reach more people who need to hear this message. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more powerful content that will help you unlock your true potential. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, stronger, clearer, and more in control than ever before.